In the basement lab of Brickworks Ciderhouse, among the shiny fermenters and wine barrels, Emily Gillard is always experimenting.
Beautiful color.
Testing out new recipes, last year creating 40 different ciders. The 10 taps behind the tasting bar of the Urban Cidery, located on Queen Street in downtown Toronto, pour interesting flavors like mint basil, tequila mockingbird, and wild thing.
We experiment with lots of herbs and spices, different fruits. We've done some very traditional style ciders using like Sauvignon Blanc barrels, some Cab Franc barrels. We've used tequila barrels, rum barrels, bourbon barrels. If you can imagine it, you can make it, and hopefully you can make it taste good.
That innovation has cider makers creating a range of products that appeal to a large and growing consumer base. This year, the LCBO is forecasting $16 million in Ontario craft cider sales. Brock School Climatology and Viticulture Institute is helping apple growers and hard cider producers meet the demands of this rapidly growing market by providing professional development courses at 2 levels of certification in cider production through the Cider Institute of North America, and has recently announced new advanced level courses.
I just think you can never stop learning in this industry.
The 25-year-old Brock alumna has been the assistant cider maker for Brickworks since January 2018. Cider wasn't always her focus. She began her career in the wine industry, working in New Zealand and California.
I realized, like in the time that I had been traveling, that there had been a huge, sort of shift into cider, and there's orchards going up, and all of these wineries are now producing cider. Cider is essentially the same process. You're taking fruit and fermenting it.
It takes about 6 weeks to complete one of these micro batches of cider.
There's been quite a few ciders where we've actually gone out and picked the fruit ourselves. For our second Chronicles of Hop, we used fresh hop buds, so it's our wet hop cider, and we actually went up to the hop yard. And we got up on the back of a tractor, climbed up the ladder, and then with machetes we're just chopping down the hops.
And her passion hasn't gone unnoticed. In February, Gillard was honored at the annual CiderCon conference in Chicago with an award for educational excellence in cider production for her achievements in the foundation level certification course, as well as her work at Brickworks.